Hey y'all, so we made a Chipotle bowl today, and I promise you this recipe will have you saving your money from them expensive Chipotle bowls. Now, I was pushed for time because it was a school night, but I skipped a few basic steps, which was clean your chicken. I chopped it up, and I put them in water to boil with your seasonings. And then I moved over to my pot of rice. I did add oil, salt, 2 cups of water, some lime juice, and then 2 cups of washed rice. And then I put in my washed fresh cilantro inside of the pot. And then I just let that sit and boil out until there was no more water. Once the water boiled out, I moved it a little bit around. I tried to move it from the sides of the pot. Then I put the lid on it, turned the fire down, and let the pot of rice steam. As you see, after about 20 or 30 minutes, the rice will fluff up and it's ready to go. Now I'm going to move on to my corn. I got a can of Southwest corn. Quick and easy. Just throw it in the pot. Add some pepper. Added some garlic and herb, Land O'Lakes butter. Let that boil out. Once it got nice and hot, I took it out, threw it in a bowl, covered it up, and then I moved on to my pot of black beans. So a can of black Goya beans, I threw it in the pot, some adobo, some garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, and then I put some frozen recaito in there. Let that boil out the same way like I did the corn. And once it was ready, because you'll know the sauce gets a little thick, I took it out, threw it in a bowl, covered it up, and moved on to shredding my chicken because my chicken was now done. I put it in a bowl. I used a fork and a knife at first, and then I took 2 forks and started pulling it apart to pretty much just shred the chicken as much as I possibly could. I did keep a lot of the broth because as the chicken sits, it will absorb the broth, and you don't want the chicken to be dry in your Chipotle bowl. That is the key to a nice juicy Chipotle bowl where your rice is not dry. I cut up the lettuce. Then I threw it in a bowl. I washed it up, did the same thing as I did to every other ingredient. Add a little bit of cheese, so I just shredded the cheese up, set it aside because I'm going to sprinkle on top. And then here's a quick little video of all the ingredients ready to be piled on top of each other in a bowl. I did get some fresh guac from my supermarket and some fresh pico de gallo and some diced jalapenos as well. So now I'm preparing the bowl. The rice first, beans on top, then the corn. Then I added the chicken. I made sure I grab a little juice with it too. Some jalapenos, the pico de gallo, the shredded cheese. Then I threw the lettuce on top, threw the sour cream on top, smack that guacamole on there, and look at this Chipotle bowl. I promise you, I'm going to save you a lot of money because you're never going to buy it again from there. If you like the video, like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.